There we go. So hopefully now let me verify that you guys can actually see that, that you can hear that. The best way for me to do that. Great. I see the microphone going, so you guys probably can hear that. Hey y'all, hey. Like I said, Martina Britt Yelverton here, Brand Master Cash Flow Queen and founder of the Hire Your Kids Legal Tax Hack. So I'm excited. I'm overwhelmed, but I'm excited as you guys see up here on the screen. What's going on, Miss Sheila Mack? What you guys see up here on the screen is the podcast from the one and only Cortez Hustle of the Cortez Hustle Show, our very beloved fatherpreneur, financial mentor, financial health mentor, all of those good accolades. And he has started an amazing brand, and on this Friday he has invited me to come and speak, so I'm really really excited about that. But it's funny because today is Teach You Tuesday, and I promise you, to make this pivot, your kids know way more than you give them credit for. Okay, so we started out this whole virtual thing that we got going on here, where I'm communicating with their teachers via text messages on my mobile device. And you know me, I'm thinking each time the teacher pings me or whatever, she gives me the information or he gives me the information, and I'm in my little phone doing my little thing, texting back and forth or whatever to the teacher. And you know, I'm thinking I got this thing on lock, right? So I start getting these notifications in my email that the teachers are reaching out to me. And so I grab my mobile phone and I'm scrolling through and I'm like, no, they aren't. I don't see it in text. So there's this thing called talking points. Now, mind you, we halfway through the school year, okay? I've been texting the teachers, but the teachers have been reaching out to me. And I'm going through this thing and I'm like, these teachers are not reaching out to me. What are they talking about? So I email one of the teachers back, and then my daughter comes up and she's like, are you in talking points? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm talking in text to the teacher. She's like, no, it's called talking points. And I'm like, I've been communicating with your teachers just fine or whatever. So I'm thinking I'm good. My daughter goes, it's an app, mom. It's called Talking Points. Go to your Google store and download the app. So I'm teaching you something here, guys. So if you go to Google Store and you look up, what is it called? Google Play Store, Jen? Google Play Store, and you look up Talking Points, there is a parents app. I pull up the parents app. I got 144 messages. My daughter is in the background laughing at me. I got 144 messages from these teachers. I'm telling you, your kids know way more than you give them credit for. So, all of my parents out there with your kids that are in virtual school, if the teachers tell you they're talking to you or they're reaching out to you or they're trying to communicate with you, you might want to dig a little deeper and figure out where they're communicating to you at, because these teachers have been communicating with me in talking points and app, and I've been responding to them in text message. So luckily it wasn't anything too great. I'm gonna show y'all this app. Luckily it wasn't anything too great that I was missing out on. Praise God for good kids. You know that it wasn't overwhelming, but there's this app. Here we go, called Talking Points. Can y'all see that at the top? Talking Points. You see that? Yes. So the teachers have been communicating with me in talking points, but somehow my phone was picking up that I was responding to some of these messages in my text message. Okay. And so luckily when I pulled up the messages to start scrolling through, it was actually I guess calculating or recalculating or doing whatever to show that I was actually responding pretty much to most of the messages in our app. So again, your kids know way more than you give them credit for, and you guys want to make sure that you take an opportunity to really capitalize on that and find a way to use it in your business. So we have these little things out here, these TikTok, Snapchat. This is an opportunity you can chime in, Jim. TikTok, Snapchat. My child tells me I don't know how to run Instagram yet, but they have all of these apps out here that the kids are really doing well at, that you might want to sit down and have a consultation with your kids to see how you can use any of these apps to grow or expand your brand or your business or whatever. Okay. So that was the teach you something tip that I wanted to give on today. But I had just gotten all these graphics from Cortez, and we're supposed to be live on his podcast on Friday. And we're going to be talking about the overall mindset of branding and how I was able to take that a little bit further with how I've been able to literally brand another business, which is the youth lifestyle training curriculum that I developed, and how my kids work in that with me, how they actually have their own brands, each of them. And Friday, you'll get an opportunity to see them and see their brands as well. And you'll get to hear more about this platform and how, if you are a business owner and you have kids, this is literally a legal tax hack that you can utilize. Now, I know for sure he'll be on live prior to Friday because he's giving away a lot of tips that deal with, we're in the tax season now, that deal with having a home based business. And he has other great speakers and great guests that talk about different areas of the home based business, of the business realm, developing your brand and all of that, because he's an amazing option for that as well. He comes at it from more of a social media aspect, where I start at the very, very beginning of visualizing the concept of branding you and who you are. And by the time we get to Friday, we will be talking about the legal tax hat that I utilize to actually brand my kids and have them work alongside me in business. So I really wanted to put that out here to talk about, what's coming Friday. Let me see if I can get some of the branding taken off the screen. And I was trying to do that a moment ago, wasn't I? Get a little bit of the branding taken off the screen. There we go. So you can see the full flyer and all of that. I believe you're available to check that out via his Facebook and his YouTube channel at Financial Health Mentor. So if you go to youtube.com/Financial Health Mentor, you'll be able to find us Friday morning, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this Friday, Good Friday, I believe it is. And you will be able to hear that information from myself and the one and only fatherpreneur, financial health mentor, Mr. Cortez Hustle himself. You'll be able to chime in and support your girl. Get on there, ask your questions and all of that. There'll be some giveaways that happen inside of the comments area. When you share it, you come back and showcase that you share it, and you'll be entered into a drawing. I believe that's a part of his platform as well. So I just want to make sure you guys know ahead of time to get yourself ready and prepared for this Friday morning, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time, to come and join us on the Cortez Hustle Show and to get this information. So if there are no questions, if you guys that are chiming in have kids and you don't know about talking points, Google Play Store, if you type in talking points, there's an app that comes up. And literally, when you key in your phone number and your email address, it like connects everything. So all of these emails that I had been getting from them and I had been sending to them, it all showed up in the app. So luckily, me as a responsible parent have been communicating in other ways. It was just so hilarious that when I opened up this app, and so I had 144 messages, I literally almost freaked out. And then as I started looking at each message, the count started going down like 20s and 30s and everything, because it was connecting to the text message option that I had been doing to communicate with the teacher. So I was like, oh my goodness, like, have my kids been showing out and I've not been aware all this time? We talking all school year. I've been texting and there was an app that I could have been in. Hey, it is what it is. You learn every day. But like I said, your kids know way more than you give them credit for. So with all of these apps that are out here, take the opportunity to utilize what they know as far as these gadgets are concerned, and see how they can help you in your business. So I hope you took a play out of that playbook and you'll utilize that. So I don't see any questions popping up. Thank you for chiming in, Daryl Banks. So good to see you as well. All of you who are watching live, if you don't type a comment or you don't allow Facebook to show your face, or if you're watching on one of the other platforms, I hope my earrings aren't clinking and making all that noise this whole time. I forgot I got a different headset on. But if you don't show your face or leave a comment, I can't say, hey y'all to you. Definitely want to do that. Love to engage with you guys. But I hope you guys can join me on Friday morning, this Friday morning, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, to see what all we're going to be talking about. What's going on, Christian Lynn? Hey, girl. I'm so good to see you. So, I was just telling everybody we'll be live this Friday on the Cortez Hustle Show at thecortezhustleshow.com this Friday morning, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you go to either YouTube or Facebook to / financial health mentor, you'll be able to catch this podcast live, engage with the feed and all of that. And all of you know I am not an early morning person. I am usually just getting to bed about 4, sometimes even 5 o'clock in the morning. So to be up at 8 o'clock to give you all this good, y'all need to show up and support a sister, okay? So if you have the opportunity, please make time. Please join me on this Good Friday morning, and let's go ahead and get these nuggets. That's really all I have for right now. I wanted to hop on and teach you something. Today's Teach You Tuesday, and I wanted to teach you something and just be a little bit transparent. As a parent, you really get overwhelmed and you just don't realize all the different avenues in this virtual realm that we're dealing with that you can actually communicate with your teachers. So if your kids are on talking points, teachers are on talking points, as a parent, get on talking points, okay? So what's going on, Miss Phyllis? So good to see you as well. I'm over the moon excited. There's so much good going on, Miss Phyllis. I can't have anything else but good energy. I got a grandbaby coming in June. I got two teens about to hit the high school ram. We got about 4 months left on their middle school journey, and then they will be high schoolers. I have an amazing son looking at a new business opportunity to shift from one career to another one. He's considering that. I have so much good going on in my life right now. I can't have anything but great energy. So I appreciate that. Cool deal. Yes, they are. I'm going to put that on the screen because that is so true. Christian, Lynn, Danielle, Sutton just told y'all the truth. I kid you not. They know so much that we take for granted, especially in the age of technology that we're dealing with right now. They know a lot more than we give them credit for. So to your point, very accurate. So again, if nobody has any questions, normally you'll see most of these over on my Facebook page. Let's see. Do I have the opportunity? Do I have a screen up where I can show you guys that? So this has been a running series. Last year, I was pretty focused on getting a lot of that out. So let me show you guys that. If you go over to my Facebook page, facebook2.martinabrittyoverton.com, it'll take you over to my Facebook page for the business. It should come up in just a moment. It's spinning real slow. Don't know why it's spinning real slow. All right, and if you go over to my business page, one of my business pages, I have several, but if you go over to my business page here, Family First Designs, best way to get to that is YouTube, Facebook 2, TOO.martinabrittyoverton.com. That'll bring you over here to Family First Designs. It's, Facebook /Fam First Designs, and click on the videos button. If you'll scroll down, that's the one where we're live right now. But if you'll scroll down, there are all these amazing, most recent videos. But if you get past the 30-second just promo and peak videos that I have out there, and you scroll further down, you'll be able to get to all of those that are pre-March, and you'll be able to see all of these good informational videos. There's a Mindset on Monday. There's a Free Stuff Friday. There's a Watch Me Work Wednesday. There's a Teach You Tuesday. There's a lot of good Setup Sundays, Success Sundays, Freedom Fridays. All of these are really good information, and they're titled, so you don't have to get lost. How to hire your kids in business. This is one. How to create, in a market, and this is where I was talking about right now, dealing with COVID and everything. What's your plan to rebuild your brand right now during a pandemic? That was one of the videos here. How are you setting up for this week during quarantine, right? Like what are you pre-planning during quarantine? This is where I talked about that one. So you want to come over here. This is a lot of really free content. I don't plan on taking this content down. The new content that will be forthcoming in Q2 and Q3 and Q4 is going to really dive deep into all of this. But this is where you can find a lot of my free content and get a chance to view all of my various hairstyles. As you see, we are now red. We were just black and gold probably about a week ago. Okay. So you get to see a lot of my journey and understand, a lot deeper than most people will tell you about the branding industry. I talk about it all, the good, the bad, the indifferent. I give you information, Transparent Tuesdays. You get to see it all my previous office, my current office, and all of that. So if you want to know who I am and why I do what I do, one of these videos will generally tell you what that is and why. And definitely, if you have comments or questions, you could always hit me up inside Messenger. And if you are interested, for those of you who catch the replay, of getting an appointment with me to understand how you can actually jumpstart your brand and get it out there, we talk about visualizing it, organizing it, simplifying it, and then how to monetize it inside of my micro brand course. Get on my calendar. Let's talk about it, and I'll be able to help you. So, really, that's all. Hey, Miss Regina, I was going to say Miss Turner, Dr. Turner. Good to see you. So, I just want to give you guys access to as much as I can. Hopefully, we are turning the corner on Miss Rona, and we can get back to better than the way things were. Right? Who else is ready to get out the house and really, enjoy each other? I know I am. I'm ready to get back to holding physical workshops and in-person workshops and all of that. But I want to do everything that I can to help you guys. I know this one was an important one, to help people determine whether or not they even want to go into business. So this one was, let's see if I can get it to come up so you guys can actually see the date on that one, April 8th. This was a very important one. Let me see if I can pause it, because I needed people to actually go through a little bit of pre-planning before they even decide whether or not, there you are on that one, Dr. Turner, whether or not they even determine whether or not they want to go into business. There's some pre-work that you can do to decide whether or not this industry is a fit for you. And by this industry, what I'm referring to is the industry of being in the home-based business realm, running your own brand, being in business for yourself, and getting out here and monetizing your own intellectual property. So that's pretty much what I talk about. What's going on, Jade? So good to see you. This is amazing. Like, for a Tuesday night, you guys are on it. I'm excited. As you can tell, I have some great energy right now. I have a lot of really wonderful things going on, and I'm excited about helping a lot of people. And that's because, as you guys know, I'm really passionate about what I know and helping other people learn what it is that I know so that they can prosper too. So, if you have any questions, definitely pop them down in the comments. I can get those answered. Otherwise, that's really all I had to talk about today. I wanted to teach you about the Talking Points app for us parents who are trying to communicate with the teachers, during this virtual era. Some little bit of transparency there. You have to go back and catch it at the beginning. What's going on, Miss Sheila? You have to go back and catch it at the beginning there. But again, our kids know more than we give them credit for. And if you ask them a few things, they'll probably teach you something that you didn't know. So, yes, the information again for this Friday is 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you'll be able to locate us on youtube.com/financial health mentor or facebook.com/financial health mentor, and you'll be able to check us out on Friday. We'll be talking about branding as well as the Hire Your Kids Legal Tax Hack. I'll check and see if I have any questions. If not, that's all I have for right now. So Sheila's chiming in from Charlotte, and Dr. Regina out of Brooklyn, and Miss Phyllis out of Holly Springs, and Danielle out of South Carolina. That's my son in the background. He's gaming. Yes, it's a party. Daryl out of North Carolina. It's good to see all of you. Jade, I don't remember you telling me where you're at. Gosh darn. Oh well, I apologize. You need to get that over to me so I can make sure that I can shout you out whenever you pop on my live. New Jersey, you did tell me that. Go ahead and charge that to my head, please, not my heart. Yep, out of New Jersey. So, really, guys, that's all I have for you. I still don't see any questions, so I'm assuming that everybody is good. Either you all don't have little people whose teachers use talking points, or maybe y'all ahead of the game and y'all already knew about talking points. I didn't. I was texting the teachers, not realizing that I could have been in talking points. And there's so much other news in there too. So now I got like a whole app of stuff I got to go through and figure out what all these other areas of this platform is. It's like so much stuff in here. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all in just a second, and I'm gonna go. So yeah, it's like recent announcements in here, joining classes in here. Like there's a chat support system in here. Like I'm about to get on these teachers' nerves. Okay, that's all I have for today. So I'm getting ready to hop on my 7 o'clock call. My 7 o'clock call is a money making meetup with Ingrid Levon. She is a part of the Wealth U University, the New Wealth University that I get on each Tuesday with Dr. Lynn Richardson, another network. Guys, y'all have to get with these networks that are helping us all. My book came in today. So I'm really, really, really excited. Can y'all see that? No, you can't see that. Let me shift the screen. There we go. Boom. So my book came in today, and I'm so excited. You guys know how I am about ensuring that I get the latest and the greatest. If you guys need to get a copy of Dr. Lynn's book, it is at wealthu.martinabrittyoverton.com. If you click on books, then you'll be able to scroll down and put get your money back, and you'll be able to get a copy of this book. She also has the symphony, and this was a really good one. I believe either Dr. Regina or Phyllis, you guys may have received when we did the Get Your Assets in Order. You may have received one of her books. This is Symphony, a guide to creating and balancing multiple streams of income. And then this is my favorite, which I read in about 2 hours, Living Paycheck to Monday. And these two books are what allowed me to launch my Get Your Assets in Order platform to help people understand how to operate a legal, ethical, and moral business, starting out with getting your brand started, getting your LLC up and running, and making sure that you are good to go. So definitely, if you guys have questions about that, you can Google my name, Martina Britt Yelverton. It'll bring you over to my platform and give you everything that you need as far as that concerned. But otherwise, I see you guys Friday morning, right? I'll see you guys Friday morning, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time on the Cortez Hustle Show. And that is youtube.com/financial health mentor or facebook.com/financial health mentor. I'll check you guys out on Friday. No, I didn't, from Dr. Richardson. Okay, I couldn't remember what your prize was when you attended the program, but if not, definitely go to wealthu.martinabrittyoverton.com, click on that drop down up top that says books, and you'll be able to see it. The check, Living Paycheck to Monday, I want to say it's a $20 book, if I'm not mistaken. You have to check it out and see, but it also comes with a 21 days to financial freedom journey, where they actually assign you homework every day. And every day you complete your homework, the next day she checks your homework, and you're fast tracked to the next homework assignment. And it walks you through 21 days to financial freedom. You get a download and everything. You get direct contact, direct information from her on a video, day to day to day. But that's at wealthu.martinabrittyoverton.com. And that's all I have for today. Let's see. Let me check the comments before I go. Let me know which information you're asking for, Dr. Turner, so I can answer that one. Let me know which information I'm supposed to drop, Jade, so I can answer that one. Good, good, good. Oh, and Miss Darden, make sure you check your email, because I sent over your documents for your signature for your Plan for Increase LLC. If you guys have not had an opportunity to see these LLC binders that come with the Get Your Assets in Order, you're able to get your binder. Let me make that larger on the screen. What time is it? Make sure I'm not going to be late. All right, so that's hers, Plan for Increase LLC. And it is a binder. It comes with an actual steel seal press and everything. It's just amazing, guys. Y'all need to get with me to get your LLC structurally set up the correct way if you don't currently have it set up. But I need to get your documents back signed so I can get everything put inside your binder and sent over to you, Ms. Darden. Let's see if I miss any other questions. Oh, I know. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find it, Dr. Regina. The call I'm about to get on. Got it. That's the info. Duh. Let's see. Make More Money Meetup. Expand your business call, 7 p.m. I'm going to see if this is the registration link. And I'll see, since you guys showed up live on here, I'll send it specifically just to you guys. Okay? So that's Dr. Regina, Jade. I think you asked about it. Dr. Regina asked about it. Miss Phyllis. Sheila. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this out. I'm going to grab the link and I'm going to send it to you specifically. I have to verify to make sure it's the registration link, to make sure you guys get the correct link. I'm not going to put it out there publicly. Might get in trouble for that. But I want to give you access to my network so you guys can come in and see just how important these Tuesday meetings are and how it's helping me advance my brand. And you know, as soon as I advance my brand, what do? I turn right back around and make sure you guys have that access too. But let me hurry up and do that so y'all can get on the 7 o'clock call with me. I'll talk to you guys later.